quickly testifying. I know a lot of you men or women probably been through, a child that went home to be with the Lord, or a miscarry, or whatever it was for you. I just thank God that He brought you through it. When I given birth to this baby in this dream, I was in the same room. God was sharing with me that my son before David went home to be with the Lord. Even though this is just symbolic, God sees and knows everything. I wakened up in the middle of the night to check on my baby, and my baby wasn't breathing for some time because he was cold. And I'm like, wow, right when we lied down, that's when his breath went out of his body. And God knew that was going to happen. And I wakened up and I was so distressed, like what to do. And the paramedics were counseling me how to give CPR without freaking out until they arrive. And they're working on this infant while I'm in the, fire truck. They're in an ambulance because they don't want me to panic. We get to the hospital, they pronounced him deceased, and they came to tell me and my family. I never felt so saddened in my life. Like, oh my God. Did I start wondering, did I do anything? Is it my fault? Until the autopsy came, I freaked out, making sure I didn't do anything by accident. And then we got the detectives, they were investigating to make sure I didn't do it on purpose, doing their job, following protocol. I almost went crazy that they had to call, my doctor to tell me to calm down or he's going to give me a shot. And when you get that type of shot, you will never be the same again, they say. So I had to calm down immediately and stop throwing things and breaking stuff. And throughout the years, God would show me my baby in heaven, what He's doing with him so I can feel better. And then sometimes I felt so cold, like I don't even want to see it no more. God, I don't even want to talk about it, like I was just trying to erase it from ever happening. And God, with this baby I given birth to, in His dream, God took me back to that place because God promised me that would never, ever happen again. He promised me that. That would never, ever happen to you again. That's why He showed me that bed in that room giving birth to a different kid. Because He was reminding me of His promise that He's a covenant-keeping God. And I also keep it.